Welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of Cooking with Shay, because y'all know I'm a little chef or whatever. Today we're gonna be making Italian wedding soup, and I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of Italian wedding soup. My husband just brought it up today. He was like, my throat's a little scratchy, I would like to have some soup today for dinner, and I think I want Italian wedding soup. When he said Italian wedding soup, I was like, what the is that? Italian Huda soup? I don't know what he said. But anyways, so we're gonna be making Italian wedding soup. He showed me what it's supposed to look like. He showed me the ingredients you're supposed to have. I have everything here in front of me. I'm about to show y'all, and y'all gonna make it with me, and we're gonna see if it's good. So these are all the ingredients we're using today. No, we are not using those honey oats. I just got them because they're real good. But look, so we got our ground turkey. I did go ahead and add some turkey sausage to go with it. I'm gonna mix it all together, but this is my favorite, hot Italian turkey sausage. I'm gonna mix that and make some meatballs out of that. We got our broth. I saw some people use beef broth with it, some people didn't, but I'm gonna try to do both, you know, because I'm extra. Got a little pasta noodles right here, the cheese, the breadcrumbs. I'm lazy, I ain't cut nothing up. I got the pre-mix of the celery, carrots, and onion. They don't call for tomatoes, but we always put tomatoes in almost everything. Got the spinach, the egg, and some seasonings. I forgot. And some fresh parsley. You don't even need fresh parsley, y'all. He just was extra. I wanted to get this. Y'all can use the stuff to come in the little, you know, the little, yeah. Okay, so first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my meatballs. So I'm going to combine the turkey meat and the turkey sausage. First, I don't put it in like this. Let me show y'all what I do. Y'all see it's like a big link or whatever. I peel the film off. So like that like outer shit, whatever. What's the shit called? This. I just take it off. Like that. That way when I put my other meat with it, you see, now it's like you can like mash it. And I'm not gonna lie, I told my husband to get gloves so I don't have to do it with my hands, but he didn't get gloves, so I had no choice but to do it with my hands. But I mean, just make sure your hands is clean. That's it. Alright, so my turkey meat, and then I'm gonna start peeling some of these apart. I'm probably not going to use all of them. I don't know. I might use all of them. The reason why I like this, and I use this in my spaghetti too, there's another secret, is because it has so much flavor in itself. So it's going to give the meatballs a lot more flavor than just me seasoning it up by myself, which I'm still going to add seasoning. So I have my meat. I'm just going to combine the two meats, and then I'm going to add the rest of the stuff. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty if you don't have gloves, because clearly I don't have gloves. He didn't give me gloves. Alright, so I mixed up the meat together. Now I'm going to add my egg, and I'm going to add some breadcrumbs. These breadcrumbs I got like the last trip to Wegmans, I think. I didn't get them today, and I did not know what I was going to use these for. But I'm glad I picked them up because this is the perfect time to use them. It has Romano cheese, garlic, and onion. Sounds pretty good to me. And then I'm going to add my own Parmesan cheese. Oh, well, let me add my egg. So it could go ahead and stick on that thing. I gotta mix it still, but still. I really don't want to use my hands, y'all. That's why I'm trying to use this, but I'm gonna add some more breadcrumbs. Just want to mix it up a little bit. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add me some Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add me some seasoning. So I have, you know, my no salt seasoning, my favorite seasoning. I ain't going to lie. I use this no salt Tony's on everything. Because there's no salt. You can put as much as you want. I'm going to use some of that. Italian cayenne chili pepper. I ain't never even, my husband used this. The Italian seasoning. Some paprika. This is probably the black way. You know, everything needs onion powder and garlic powder. Now, I really don't like cooking with salt, so I'm just going to do like a pinch, just because y'all are watching. But normally, I wouldn't even add that. I ain't even going to lie to you. Some of this Parmesan cheese. Hold on. I might break that. What the hell? Fuck it. That's enough. And I do still have to cut my parsley, rinse my parsley, cut it, and put it in here. So I'm going to do that right now. Even though they say they already washed it, you just want to rinse that shit off. Cut these bad boys on up. I don't know why. If he didn't buy this, I would not be using this. I would be using that shit that come right in the little container. Who got time for this? Like, that's what the chefs be doing. Parsley all cut up. Add that on in there. Every last piece. Ain't no food waste around here. And mix it all together. This is how the Italians do it. Italians got some good food. So, I think it's going to be good. I never heard of this. I never had it before, but it looks good. Sounds good. It's probably good. Finally got the Parmesan to break up, so I am going to add me some more. Y'all know I love cheese. I'm going to go ahead and add me some more Parmesan cheese to that. Alright guys, so now that's done, I'm going to start turning them into little meatballs, like into little ballies. While I do that, I am going to put some oil in the pan, the pot, and start warming up that oil. Guys, just so you know, I know this sounds a little crazy because I act like I know what I'm doing. I've never made meatballs a day in my life. So y'all are witnessing me try to make meatballs from scratch for the first time ever, because I've never ever done this before. But I ain't gonna lie, looking at this mix, I think I got it. As long as it don't cut up in that pot, I think I got it. So I'm actually gonna try a meatball by itself just to see if, like, you know, I know what I'm doing. They look good, I ain't even gonna lie. Copy this recipe, y'all. Wait till the end to copy this recipe. It might be nasty. I'm gonna tell y'all if it's nasty. So you guys see, these are what my meatballs is looking like. I had to put some in here because I have no space. So y'all, I can't even lie. These look so good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take the meatballs and put them in my little pot right here. I already warmed up some oil. I have it on medium heat now. So we're going to go ahead and drop the meatballs up in there and get to cooking. So as you guys see, I did go ahead and make the meatballs a little bit smaller. My husband over there, after he watched me roll them big motherfuckers up, informed me that they're supposed to be a little bit smaller. Mind you, I never had this before, so I didn't know. So they are a lot smaller than they were. It's okay that these are big because I am going to make these for my son. He likes barbecue meatballs, so I'm going to go ahead and make him some barbecue meatballs with those. So since I have some time, because those are cooking and they're a lot bigger, it's going to take them a little while to cook. I'm going to go ahead and rinse off my tomatoes, go ahead and slice these up, rinse off my spinach, so that way when it's time to throw everything in the pot, we ready to go. Y'all, look at my daughter. So tell me why. I don't know. She has this beautiful curly hair. Turn around. Let them see your beautiful curly hair that mommy did today. The beautiful curly hair. And she wants what?
My hair straight.
For her hair when I straighten it, it just gets freaking curly. I feel like it's a waste to go ahead and straighten it, but she wanted straight. Alright, so now that my son's meatballs are done, I'm going to go ahead and add the small meatballs to the pot. So I got my oil in there. Drop those in. Y'all see the meatballs? So they're basically done. So I'm going to go ahead and pour them to the side and start with that soup. See, this thing is coming together just fine. Now, if they're not all the way done, they will cook in that soup. So go ahead and take them off when it starts to look like this and make that soup. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take these meatballs out and put them in a bowl, because we're going to use that same pot, and we're going to, you know, start to cook up some other things. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put these into the pot. I did add a little bit more oil because there wasn't too much in there left. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic to my celery, onions, and carrots right here. Just add some garlic to that. To be honest, you can put the garlic before and let it, you know, do what it do. And then add this, but to be honest, I don't even know how to tell you what you could do. I ain't never made this before. I just added the garlic just now. I don't know. I really don't know. If you made this before, you know how to make it, write in the comments and let me know what I did wrong and what I can fix. Because I have never made it. I don't even know what the taste is supposed to be. But my husband wanted it. He gonna let me know if I made it right or not. But add the garlic in there. Shit, that's all I know. Alright guys, so I'll let the vegetables go ahead and do what they had to do. You know, cook. I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken broth in there. You can make your own chicken broth with chicken bouillon and water, of course. But I was like, I ain't doing all that. Oh, I forgot. I'm adding a little bit of beef broth too, because I did see a guy add some beef broth. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. That might be enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more chicken broth, because I do want it to be nice and soupy for my husband. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add the whole damn thing. Fuck it. I'm going to add the whole thing of chicken broth. I'm going to add a splash more of beef broth because, you know, you want it to be soupy. It's supposed to be soup, so why not? I ain't never did this before, shit. Alright, so now that I added my broth and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and season the broth. We got some Italian seasoning right here. Go ahead and put your Italian seasoning in there. This is an Italian dish, so don't be afraid with the Italian seasoning. Go ahead and season it up with the Italian seasoning. You got your onion powder. You got your garlic powder. The same seasonings that you use for the meatballs, you're going to use for this pasta too. You got your pepper. Just season it up. See, now them videos I saw, they ain't do none of this. They ain't do no seasoning. You need your seasoning. A dash of pepper. We got our freaking, was it cayenne? Is it cayenne? Cayenne and chili pepper. We're just gonna add a little bit of that. Not too much because I did taste the meatballs by itself and it was a little bit spicy. We don't want too much. My favorite seasoning, the no salt. Add some of that. And you know, all black people gotta add the paprika. I don't even know why, but they just add it, so I'm gonna add it. Now you wanna give that a little mix. Mix it all together. It's funny because people are probably watching this like, girl, what is you doing? I don't know. But I'm assuming this is how you do it. I'm gonna add the pasta. First of all, get into the seasoning. Look at the seasoning, y'all. That don't look good. I'm gonna add the pasta. Woo! Add the whole thing. Fuck it. I don't know. I'm wondering if I need to add more broth, but I don't think I'm going to right now. Oh, my hands is ashy. It's because I've been washing my hands throughout this whole entire time. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a good mix right there. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomatoes because I like my tomatoes to be nice and soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my tomatoes to the pot. Give that a good mix. I already washed all of this stuff off. Add your spinach. Spinach breaks down, of course, y'all know, so it looks like it's a lot, but trust me, you ain't gonna barely be able to see any of this spinach when it's done. So we're gonna go ahead and mix our spinach in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the meatballs to it, so the meatballs can cook a little bit longer with it. And mix it in. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover it once I'm done mixing it all in. I don't know if I want to add a little bit more of the, well, I finished the chicken broth. That's done. I could make more chicken broth, like I said, with the beef bouillon. I said beef bouillon. With the chicken bouillon and water. That's how you make your own, like, beef broth. I could do that. But I'm just going to, I might go ahead and add me some more, beef broth just because I want a little bit more liquid in here. And yeah. So, I don't know this is how it's supposed to look at this point. But this is how mine look. And at this point, I'm doing my own thing. I might go ahead and add me some more seasonings. No, I'm kidding. I don't know yet. I gotta see what it tastes like. I'm gonna wait and see. But I did add me a little bit more broth only because I want it to be a little bit more soupy. And the fact that this is pasta, it's gonna expand. No matter what the pasta is, pasta expands. So I just want to make sure that it is soupy and not too, you know, thick like a pasta. So as y'all see, this soup is starting to come along great. Like, I'm thinking it looks really good. Probably about like 5 more minutes, maybe 4. It'll be done. Oh, that's the alarm. That's what he said. 5 minutes. It's done. I don't know. I might leave it on a little bit longer, but I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste it. Alright guys, so I think that it's pretty much done. I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese on top. I'm a little annoyed because I did ask my husband to go ahead and take it off of the heat so it can stop cooking. So to me, it's not really giving too much of like the pasta. Ooh, look how good that looks. And if you ever just want to make something look good, take your parsley from out the cabinet, just sprinkle it on top of there with some cheese. Look how much better that looks. That's all you have to do. Look how much better that looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and give me like a little spoon and put some on the plate for my husband. Go ahead and get you a little spoon. Look at that. It look like couscous, don't it? It look like some good couscous. I like couscous. This look like couscous, but this ain't couscous, y'all. That's what he told me. He said this ain't couscous. Look, it's barely any like freaking liquid because he didn't take my shit off like I told him to. But we're gonna have him try it like this. Oh, look at the cheese. That's that Italian. That's that Italian cheese pull right there. Yep. It's not really giving soup, but that's because he didn't take it off. Add some parsley to it. Look how much better that thing looks. Oh, who that don't look good. Alright, so he's gonna tell me if I did what I needed to do. It looked like couscous.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. This don't look like any Italian wedding I've ever had before in my life.
Let me add some more broth. You need some broth in there? I have some extra broth. I mean, I can add some.
It's hot.
Yeah, that's what you get.
So far, she kind of nasty.
You fucking lying. Are you dead ass? It's nasty.
I need more of like flavor.
Nigga, now I know you lying. You know why I know you lying? Because all the videos you sent me had no seasoning in it. I put seasoning in mine. You gonna say it's nasty and it don't got no flavor? If I made seasonless freaking pasta, Italian soup, or whatever you want to call it.
I get this one right here like a...
What?
Like a 5 out of 10.
You be capping. Let me try that shit by myself. I want to try that shit by myself because I know you capping. It look like couscous, and this is what you told me to buy. And I followed the recipes. Well, whatever I followed what they told me to do, and I did my own shit. Woo! It's hot. It's real hot. It's hot. It's not nasty. Why are you lying?
What you rated out of 10?
I mean, hold on. I'm gonna let it cool off first. It's not nasty. I think you sliced it with the 5. Not bad. Did you try the meatball? What do you think of the meatball?
Meatball was cool. I liked it.
I'm gonna try the meatball. Motherfucker hot. The meatball is flavorful. I did my thing with the meatball. What I will say about this meal, the fact that you gave it a 5, I'm just gonna assume that Italian wedding soup ain't what the fuck you said it was when I made it. I'm gonna say I did what I was supposed to do. This shit just nasty, period. You just had me make some nasty ass food today. I mean, no, I made what I was supposed to make. Now, granted, you didn't take it off when I asked you to take it off. That has nothing to do with me. So it's not soup no more. It's more so pasta. You know, the broth is gone, but that's not my fault. That's your fault. You were supposed to take it off. Is it good?
It's okay.
Is it spicy? That's why?
It's not wild.
Why?
It's weird.
Boy, because it's not that regular frozen meatballs. I made my own meatballs this time. It should be better. You don't like it?
It's just weird.
It's weird? How? Because it's fresh. That's the problem. You ain't used to fresh stuff. It's alright. It's alright. You'll get used to it. I made you some meatballs so you can make some barbecue meatballs, okay? Okay. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm turning it up. It's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and call it Italian wedding pasta. Cause it ain't no soup. Italian wedding pasta? This shit good. Y'all see, I literally punished the whole plate. Like, that shit was so good to me. He be capping. The only reason you gave me a 5 out of 10 is because you be giving me a 10 out of 10 too much. Like, be honest.
So why is this shit full?
Because.
Why did I just order Uber Eats?